Greetings. I trust you're familiar with EFT. If you're not, please check the box down below for instructions. Otherwise, just do what I do and follow along. Side of the hand. Even though I haven't always had the healthiest of relationships in the past, I deeply, completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Even though I haven't always had the healthiest relationships in the past, I compassionately love, accept, and forgive myself. Even though this thing called relationships can be confusing and hard for all of us at times, I deeply, completely love, accept, and forgive myself. All these past toxic relationships, all these past relationships full of conflict, animosity, all this angst, all this turmoil, all these past relationships that just weren't healthy. I choose to change that now. Moving forward, I want to have healthy relationships, relationships with healthy dynamics, flexibility in the relationship, flexible rules, flexible roles, relationships with openness, relationships with transparency, relationships with honesty, relationships with integrity, relationships where we can allow others into the relationship, into the dynamic, into the system, relationships with lighthearted, playful sense of humor, relationships with levity and joy, relationships where there's privacy, where we have a right to personal privacy. We have a right to develop who we are as individuals. A sense of self is not nurtured and cultivated. A sense of unity and cohesion in the relationship. A sense of wholeness and intact. I don't feel threatened. I feel safe in the relationship, whether it's a friendship or a professional relationship, a romantic one. There's that sense of unity, sense of wholeness. Conflict is allowed and resolved. It's safe to voice my concerns. It's safe to hear other people's concerns. The commitment is to resolve the differences. There's a continual receptivity for change and growth. We're not threatened by other people's doing things differently. There's a sense of wholeness. I can say what's on my mind. I can't say the wrong thing. I may not say it the right way. I may have to retrace my steps and add a little tact, but they want to hear what's on my mind. And that's a sign of a healthy relationship. They're open to hearing my perspective. They want the truth on the table. All this flexibility, all this ownership, owning the outcome of the relationship, owning the success of the relationship, flexibility of the rules, flexibility of the roles. There's no one person assigned to do one thing all the time. We can adjust. We can adapt. The flexibility is a sign of health. And we have that flexibility in the relationship. The transparency is there. The honesty is there. The openness is there. We don't need to have any secrets. There's that unconditional acceptance. We might not like hearing what's there, but we want the truth on the table because we can do something with the truth. We can work together and collaborate with the truth. So the openness is there. Honesty is there. There's no need for secrets. We both feel safe. We all feel safe interacting with each other. And it's okay to let other people into our friendships. We're not threatened by other friends, not threatened by other business partners. We trust our relationship. We trust each other. So we don't have to feel threatened or jealous or envious of others. We enjoy relationships where there's lightness and playfulness, humor, levity. It feels good to have that sense of levity in a relationship. It feels good to be able to be playful and lighthearted, to be respectful in whatever teasing that may be done, to be respectful of the other at all times. And we allow for personal privacy. We allow other people to have their space, to develop a sense of self. to grow as individuals, to have their own hobbies and interests. All of that's healthy. They have a sense of wholeness within their own lives, so there can be a sense of wholeness in our joint relationship, sense of unity, sense of team cohesion, team collaboration, sense of being committed to the other person's well-being. We may have our differences, and that's okay to voice them. It's okay to express our differences. It's okay to actually recognize each other's differences, to capitalize on each other's differences as strengths, to know what each other's strengths are and to use them to our advantage. And that's the benefit of recognizing and respecting each other's differences, being empowered as a result of those differences. So we don't have to be threatened or intimidated by conflict. We accept and embrace conflict, knowing that we can resolve conflict with ease, knowing we can communicate through until there's mutual understanding, knowing that the commitment is there to resolve and to communicate through to true dynamics. There's a continual receptivity for change and growth. It's safe to change and growth. It feels whole and healthy when we do. And that sense of wholeness is there throughout the relationship. And that's a healthy relationship. Because I'm looking for more healthy relationships in my life, having them everywhere I go, whether they be friendships, whether they be neighbors, vendors and acquaintances, or people on the street that we bump into, healthy relationships in our romantic lives, healthy relationships in our professional lives, healthy whole people around us everywhere we go, having healthy relationships wherever we are on a daily basis. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you again soon.